here. I'm just this poet who's bad with words, but I have these bag of words. Every time I say something, I see this gap that deserves verbs, so I give it verbs. Sometimes I sugarcoat everything, but my sugar-coated substance has left, so tonight I must say everything. I want that I see you in the dark type love. My eyes will be uncomfortable until they adjust. I want that love that'll cook for me, that guy who'll make me sleep on the sofa, not really make me sleep on the sofa, but he'll threaten to make me sleep on the sofa. I want that love. I'm just this poet, I'm bad with words, but I have these bag of words, and every time I say something, I see a gap that deserves these verbs, so I insert verbs. Sometimes I sugarcoat everything, but my sweet substance has escaped, so now I must say everything. I want that I see you in the dark type love. My eyes will be uncomfortable until they adjust. Let's cook later, let's just savor these moments. I want that guy who doesn't lie about life. You look good in that, but in that you are right. Somewhere there is someone who laughs at the comical statement, you complete me, because we both know we're whole mates who's already whole completely. I want someone to share my bed with, and someone who doesn't mind me sleeping at the bottom, someone who knows how to start from the bottom. I want someone with whom I can share my emotional distress, because there are times where I forget about my self-worth. And this guy, he'll come even when unwanted, camouflage. I want that love. But I'm just this poet, I'm bad with words, but I have these bag of words. And every time I speak, I see a gap that deserves verbs, so I insert verbs. And sometimes I sugarcoat things, but my sweet substance has escaped, so I must say everything. Every time I went before the throne, I thought it was something you didn't want to hear. As if every time I went before you, you got up and you turned your ear. I was angered by you not answering me. I was confused when you didn't come through for me. I almost let a tragic situation make me forget about you and me. I almost let doubt come in and make me spit up on our covenant. My trials were like Job, but still you said, devil, take her, she's a faithful servant. Thought my prayers were sweet like Hannah, yet you treated me like Jezebel. I packed up mentally, spiritually I checked out, because without a doubt, I knew you had to be against me. Frustrated, purpose violated, intimidated, overwhelmed, confused, done. Welcome to my cave, not knowing what was going to happen, how or why I entered my cave boldly. Without warning, I was taking a step A. My past. God set it up where I had to face people I had hurt all along. He was teaching me humility, because the words they were sharing I had to take and face me. This led to isolation, which led to part B, dreading this stage, because you know how it is when you have to please everyone else around you. So everything I did revolved around everyone else. God quickly took them away, and without options, he became my only help. Lonely nights. Being alone was just too hard, but I couldn't get away from it. Constantly, I had to repeat this part. I had to learn that singleness must be mastered and being whole was the secret to being set free. Part C. I just knew I couldn't curse, couldn't fornicate, couldn't gossip. I mean, I was holy and all about the gospel, but all of this is irrelevant in character development. Everything I thought I couldn't do was manifesting. God told me, calm down. All of this has to come out before you even think about fighting for your throne. There are just certain things that don't belong. My spirit was being perfected, and instantly I was exposed. My pushers, pullers, and carriers became belittlers. If that's even a word, how absurd. I was chasing after something I didn't deserve. Loyalty. Part D. Was I becoming Judas because as quickly as I would walk and talk with him, if my phone lit up, I forgot all about him. Materialistic betray, spiritual decay, rotting because I couldn't stay consistent. I had to be trained and conditioned. That devotion is loving something more than you love something else. Devotion is loving something more than you love something else. Part E, I found out I was becoming a lover of self, and the lesson that was learned was murder self. Paul said, die daily, so I took it upon myself to strangle pride, choke envy, suffocate impatience, shoot greed, and die daily. But how was I going to die daily if I wasn't eating my daily bread? My daily bread had become a monthly thing, which explained my thirst for sin. Sin, forgetting the meaning of your existence. Sin. My focus had been shifted. Forgetting Galatians 3:2, set my mind on things above, not on things of the earth. And wondering why church became so hard to understand and just looked like Instagram, a pretty picture. Because my focus had been shifted and I was officially blind. I couldn't gain sight until part F. Part F, I was being elevated from sight to vision, which took me to revision and remembering. Is it possible that I could have skipped all of this if I would have just remembered? God, I had to remember that you are loyal. You are faithful. Father, I don't deserve your presence. You are the same God who made the wall of Jericho fall with the blow of a horn. The same God who made DNA which can't be replicated. The same God who created my frontal lobe to help me creatively think of you. So who am I to keep denying you? Forgive me. I know who you are and I know your presence.